National Conference President Farooq Abdullah on Tuesday said that he would join the Congress Party's Bharat Jodo Yatra at the entry point of Jammu and Kashmir, asserting that maintaining the utility and integrity of the country is the need of the hour. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi is leading the Bharat Jodo Yatra from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. As soon as he reaches Lakhanpur, which is where Jammu and Kashmir starts, I will go there and join Rahul Gandhi. We will walk together for the unity and integrity of this nation, Abdullah told PTI from New Delhi. He added that it is the need of the hour to stand united. The former Chief Minister is currently in New Delhi for a parliamentary committee meeting and is likely to return to Jammu. The Bharatiya Janata Party has suspended 12 rebels in disciplinary action who had filed their nominations as independent candidates after being denied tickets by the ruling party in the upcoming Gujarat Assembly elections. All of the 12 rebels were seeking tickets in the Assembly election. This is the second list of rebels who have been suspended after the party suspended 7 rebels on Sunday. These MLAs have been suspended for 6 years for having indulged in anti-party activities, a BJP communication reveals quoting State President C.R. Patil. Of those BJP leaders who have been suspended include Dinobhai Patel from Padra, Madhubhai Srivastava from Waghodia, Kuldeep Singh Raul, all 3 from the Vadodara district. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Wednesday described transnational and cross-border terrorism as the gravest threat that the world is facing and called for an urgent and resolute intervention by the international community. He made this call at the 9th ASEAN Defence Ministers meeting during the Cambodia-chaired ADMM Plus gathering at Siem Reap. Addressing the ASEAN ministers, Singh said, the gravest threat requiring urgent and resolute intervention by the international community is transnational and cross-border terrorism. Indifference can no longer be a response, as terrorism has found victims globally. The minister highlighted how terrorist groups have created interlinkages across continents backed by new age technologies to transfer money and recruit supporters. The transformation of cybercrimes into organized cyber attack points to the increasing use of new technologies by both state and non-state actors, he added. General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Northern Command Lieutenant General Upendra Dwivedi has made a big statement on Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and India's plan of retrieving it. Dwivedi said that the army is ready to conduct the necessary and required operations. The commander was responding to a question on taking back POK when he said that as far as the Indian army is concerned, it will carry out any order given by the government of India. Whenever such orders are given, we will always be ready for it, Dwivedi said. Dwivedi's statement is in line with the Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh's statement, which hinted that the parts of Pakistan-occupied Kashmir would be retrieved. On October 27, Singh said that Pakistan had backstabbed India and was committing atrocities against the people in parts of Kashmir it had occupied. We have started the development of Kashmir and we will not stop till we reach Gilgit and Baltistan, the minister had said.